Okay. Good morning, my dear students. In previous class, we discussed about the some periodic properties. First one is periodicity. Another one is atomic radius. Right? Today, this class we discuss about covalent radius. One more property is covalent radius. Covalent radius. Right? So already we know that atomic radius. Atomic radius is ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Here atomic radius means the distance between the center of the nucleus and outermost valence shell, that is called as atomic radius. Is it clear? So what about covalent radius? Covalent radius, see, right, two hydrogen atom, consider two hydrogen atoms. These hydrogen atoms are overlap with each other, right? Okay, this is the center of nucleus of one atom. It is another nucleus of the other atom, right? Okay, see, consider two hydrogen atoms. These two hydrogen atoms are overlap to each other. See, this is the covalent radius. Covalent radius. Okay, it's bond length. Bond length. The bond length of two hydrogen atom is 74 picometer. See, what is covalent radius? Covalent radius ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? See, it is defined as the half of the distance between the two nuclei of covalently bonded atoms. Half of the distance between the nuclei of two covalently bonded atoms are called as covalent radius. Right? Covalent radius means it is defined as the half of the distance between nuclei of two covalently bonded atoms. That is called as covalent radius. See, another reason here, students. This half of the distance. This is half of the distance, right? It is one off. Right? See, half of the distance between nuclei of two covalent bonded atoms. That is called as covalent radius. covalent radius, right? See, I told you it is a bond length. See, what is the meaning of bond length? Bond length. Bond length under A, right? See, the distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms are called as bond length. Very simple, right? The distance between the two nuclei of two bonded atoms are called as covalent radius. Distance between nuclei of two bonded atoms are called bond length. Right? See, the bond length or distance of the hydrogen in a molecule, the distance of hydrogen in a molecule is equal to, see, 74 picometer. P means picometer. Pico means 10 to the power of minus 12. Right? See, now we calculate the covalent radius of each hydrogen atoms. Covalent radius of each hydrogen atoms. Right? To calculate the covalent radius of hydrogen atom is equal to, so already we know that covalent radius of bond length kottidare, bond length, right? See how many atoms here? 2 atoms, right? Divided by 2, okay, is equal to, the bond length is 74 picometer divided by the number of atoms is 2. Okay, is equal to 2 ones are 2. Okay, see 2 threes are 3 sevens, right? 37 picometer is the covalent radius of each hydrogen atoms. That's what the covalent radius of this hydrogen atom is 37 picometer. It's the covalent radius is 37 picometer. Is it clear? And another, for example, this hydrogen, these two hydrogen are replaced by chlorine. So their covalent radius, the covalent radius of chlorine atom is, see here, bond length divided by 2 is equal to, its bond length is 2 to 8 divided by 2, 8, 2 1s are 2 4s are, right? 2 4s are picometer. 1 picometer. When these hydrogen atoms are replaced by chlorine, right? This is the covalent radius. Is it clear? See, once again repeat this one. The covalent radius means the half of the distance between nuclei of two covalently bonded atoms. That is called as covalent radius. Its covalent radius and another ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಕೋವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಂತ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಎ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ the distance between the nuclei of two bonded atoms is called as bond length, right? See, now we discuss about the here the each one hydrogen is overlapped with the other hydrogen atoms to form a bond length. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅನದರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Now we calculate the individual covalent radius of each hydrogen atoms, right? That is the covalent radius of hydrogen atom is equal to bond length divided by 2 number of atoms, right? Is equal to 74. Here its bond length number example 74 picometer ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ see here divided by 2 is equal to 74 into 37 picometer. Suppose in case of these two hydrogen atoms are replaced by two chlorine atoms, right? See what happens, the covalent radius of chlorine atoms is bond length divided by 2. The total its covalent radius of bond length ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ here 2 to 8 divided by 2 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Total each chlorine na covalent radius is 114 picometer. Okay, this is about the covalent radius, right? Next, we move on to van der Waals radius. This is the van der Waals radius. Right? See, van der Waals radius means the distance between the nuclei of two non-bonded adjacent atoms. The distance between non-bonded atoms of means nuclei of non-bonded atoms adjacent atom belonging to neighboring atoms in a molecule. called as van der Waals radius. Van der Waals radius, right? See here, van der Waals radius means the distance, right? The distance between nuclei of non-bonded here. ನೋಡಿ ಈ atoms ಗೆ bonded ಆಗಿದೆ, but ಈ atoms ಜೊತೆಗೆ bonded ಆಗಿದೆ, but 1 and 2, ಈ two atoms are non-bonded atoms, right? The distance between the nuclei of non-bonded adjacent atom belonging to the neighboring atoms in a bond is called as van der Waals radius. Right? See, this van der Waals radius is always greater than the covalent radius. Right? See, compared to van der Waals radius and covalent radius compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ this van der Waals radius is always greater than the covalent radius, right? See, already we know that the covalent radius is formed by the overlapping of orbitals. Is it clear? Overlapping of orbitals. Overlapping of means one orbit another orbital ಜೊತೆಗೆ overlap ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು to form a covalent radius, right? The covalent radius are formed by the overlapping of orbitals, right? But if this van der Waals radius is formed by the, it comes closer without overlapping of the orbitals, right? That is the van der Waals radius. Right? See, van der Waals radius means this van der Waals radius means van der Waals radius is greater than the covalent radius. Is it clear? Right? Already we know that the covalent radius CR means covalent radius is formed by the overlapping of orbitals. Right? But this van der Waals radius comes closer without the overlapping of the orbitals. That is called as van der Waals radius. Is it clear? Next we move on to ionic radius. Ionic radius. See, ionic radius means the distance between the center of nucleus and electron in the outermost shell of an ion. That is called as ionic radius, right? See, ionic radius ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? It is a distance. It is a distance between the center of the nucleus and electron of the outermost shell of an ion. That is called as ionic radius, right? See, ionic radius ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Is a distance between center center of nucleus and electron of outermost shell of an ion is called ionic radius. Right? See, for example, this is crucial, right? This is center of nucleus, right? This is already we know that K4 shell, K-L-M-N shell, right? It is K shell, it is L shell, right? See, the distance between center of nucleus and electron outermost valence shell. This is outermost shell, right? Valence shell of an ion. This distance is called as ionic radius. Is it clear? This is the center of nucleus, the distance, and outermost shell ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇವೆರಡರ ನಡುವೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೆಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? ಅಯೋನಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. Right? See, from the study of this ionic radius to generate the two important points, right? The first point is a cation smaller than the parent atom. It's very important, right? The second one is a anion larger than the parent atom, right? This ionic radius is generates the ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ionic radius ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ this ionic radius which gives two important points, right? The first one is a cation smaller than parent atom. It is very important. A cation smaller than the parent atom. See, compared to cation and parent atom compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ a cation parent atom ಗಿಂತ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? That is very important, right? Next, compare to anion and parent atom compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ this anion is greater than the parent atom 1. Okay, see, before going to this concept, first we know that, see, how to formation of cation, right? ಹೇಗೆ cation formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, right? cation ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದೇನು? It carries positive charge, right? Carries positive charge. See, how to formation of cation, right? It is formation of cation, right? First we discuss first point ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ cation is smaller than the parent atom. Why? ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ from reason there. That is, before going to this concept, first we discuss about the, see, how to formation of cation formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. See, already we know that cation is, it carries positive charge. See, how to form? The formation of cation is formed by the removal of electron. That is called as formation of cation, right? See, formation of cation formed by the removal of electron. Removal of electron, right? See, for example, Li means lithium, right? This lithium donates 1 electron. That's why this lithium carries positive charge plus 1 electron. Right? Is it clear? Lithium, it contains 3 protons and 3 electrons, right? Here 1 electron remove ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, right? See what happens? This lithium carries positive charge plus 1 electron, right? See, come to this point. See how to this cation is smaller than the parent atom. ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. See, already we know that the lithium you raise to lithium plus 1 electron carries positive charge, right? Okay. See here, already we know that the electronic configuration of this lithium is 1s2 2s1. Is it clear? Next, this lithium, it lost 1 electron. 1s2 is over, right? See, compared to it is 130 picometer. It is the ionic radius is 60 picometer. Here, a cation smaller than the parent atom. This lithium is acts as parent atom. Is it clear? This lithium ion is acts as cation. Is it clear? Okay, understand? See, come to this point. Already they given ionic radius. Today lithium is having 130 picometer, but in lithium I am having 60 picometer. See, compared to parent atom and cation compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ this cation is smaller. See, compared to 60 and 130 ಇದಲ್ವಾ, ಎರಡು ಪಿಕೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಯಾನಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ this cationic radius is smaller than the parent atom. Is it clear? So here one more structure I explain to you. See how to ionic radius is decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ cation ಅನ್ನಂದ್ರೆ lithium is second ಅಲ್ವಾ. This is nucleus. Right? Then ನಾವು parent atom ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಣ. This is cation ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಣ. It means this is lithium. This is a lithium. This is lithium ion. ಹೇಗೆ smaller ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. Right? See. Listen here, dear students. In already we know that it is 2 electrons. 2s1 is the second shell. The second shell contains only one electron. Is it clear? Next, come to lithium, right? This lithium ion in case only 2 electron only 2 electron, right? See, already I told you ionic radius ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the distance between the center of the nucleus and electron of the valence shell of an ion, right? That is called as distance ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ionic radius ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, right? See, this is the ionic radius. Its ionic radius in parent atom is 130 picometer. 130 picometer. Is it clear? Next, in this case, here in secondary shell ಯಾವುದೇ electron ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So that the distance means the ionic radius in between this is 60. Is it clear? See, compared to these two, okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. Here in this lithium ion, the effective nuclear charge is increases. See, effective nuclear charge means what? Effective nuclear charge means due to the presence of protons in a molecule or nucleus, right? The effective nuclear charge ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the presence of proton in a nucleus, that is called as effective nuclear charge, right? Here the effective nuclear charge proton ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. See, compared to parent and cation compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ in cation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ this effective nuclear charge is increases. Effective nuclear, right? Effective nuclear charge increases in cation. That's why the ionic radius is decreases. That is the reason. ಯಾಕೆ ionic radius in cation ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ because to increases the effective nuclear charge. To increase the effective nuclear charge means the number of protons are present in a nucleus, right? Okay, see, compared to these two, parent atom and cation compare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ here effective nuclear charge changes is a neutral ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. But in cation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when effective nuclear charge is increases, automatically the ionic radius of the cation is decreases. That's why the cation is smaller than the parent atom. That is very important concept, right? Next, the second one is a anion larger than parent atom. ಯಾಕೆ? That is reason. ಹಾನಿಯನ್ನು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಆಟಮಿಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಹಾನಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ರೈಟ್. See, first we discuss about the how to formation of anion. First we discuss about the how to formation of anion, right? See, how to form? Very simple. This formation of anion by the just gain of electron. Electron gain ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ to form an anion, right? See, for example, see, F means fluorine. This fluorine gains one electron from other atoms, right? To form fluoride ion. To form a fluoride ion. This is the example for formation of anion. And one more example, see, chlorine. With chlorine, it gives one electron to form chloride ion. Chloride ion. Is it clear? Okay. See, compared to, in this case, this fluorine is parent atom. This fluoride ion is an anion. Here, this anion is larger than the parent atom. How? Right? See the picture. F plus 1 electron equals to F minus, right? In this case, the electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 5. The atomic number is fluorine is 9. 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Is it clear? Okay. And then its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Because the 9 protons, fluorine is 9 plus 1 electron in the total number of electron is 10 electron. Is it clear? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. See how it is possible. This fluoride ion, this anion is larger than this parent atom. How? See. Okay. This is nucleus. This is nucleus. Right? See, in K shell contains only 2 electrons. L shell contains total number of electrons is 8. Right? Here 7 is there. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And then here in K shell contains only 2 electrons. And in L shell contains 6 plus 2 is total 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, compared to these two, here the effective nuclear charge is decreases, but here the effective nuclear charge is increases. The number of electrons increases ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ this electron here repulsion takes place, right? Here repulsion takes place ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ repulsion one electron ಗೆ another electron and same charges so repulsion takes place ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ here automatically this effective nuclear charge ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Is it clear? The nuclear charge is decreases. When nuclear charge is decreases, this ionic radius of parent atom is anion is increases. Is it clear? Here repulsion ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Here ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಡುವೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ one electron another electron ನಡುವೆ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ that effective nuclear charge ಅದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? this ionic radius of anion is increases. Ionic radius of anion is increases compared to this parent atom. Okay, see, this is about the ionic radius. In this ionic radius, we study about two important points. One is here a cation is smaller than the parent atom. Another one is an anion is larger than the parent atom. Okay. See here. See how to formation of an ion. Just gain of electron. Okay. A fluoride ion plus 1 electron ತಗೊಂಡು a fluoride ion formation ಬರುತ್ತೆ. And similarly, this chlorine and this chlorine gains 1 electron to form a chloride ion. See compared to these two ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸಿ ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್ automatically the effective nuclear charge is decreases. That's why this ionic radius of an ion is larger than the parent atom. Okay, this is about ionic radius. Okay, next one is atomic size and remaining properties there. I will continue to next class. Thank you.